Welcome to part 5. We're just starting up with that cutscene that we just left off on. Beginning of this game is taking a good amount of time, but I feel like it's going to be worth it at the end.
What?
Now, Yvonne doesn't get quite enough character development. Penelo gets, essentially none. I feel like she doesn't get any backstory or
that's mine.
or much of any characterization beyond these first this cutscene and a few more after this in the first few hours of the game.
If they catch you?
Maybe it's the fact that the subtitles are on my screen
We
widescreen
need
and
be there for
widescreen and full screen all the time.
You're no good to anyone if you're
Once again, Zing with
dungeon.
graphics back in the Star world. I know that one of the major criticisms of this game was once again, running around these big, large cities and how long it took to get to point A to B, but there's just so many people and characters running around here.
You gotta watch out for yourself.
It just adds so much depth to the world. And I remember when I first started playing this game the first time, I spent 45 minutes running around trying to talk to everybody, trying to find side quests and stuff. And then occasionally there's characters that actually have side quests, but usually they just have some random thing to talk about, and it's not always a mission. It's this. It's great to just live in the world.
So it's only
Once
fair
again,
that we
no
take
subtitles,
it back.
full screen.
It's our duty as Dalmatians.
I don't know why it's doing that. I almost kind of like it.
Well,
Widescreen to see a bigger
wasn't
picture.
that what you
Full
said?
screen, excuse me. Or I'm just adding to that too. I'll have to check the game settings
But
after this to make
I
sure it's
never
working out
said
well.
anything about taking it back from me.
A metal vest. Once again, very bizarre.
This
Character
is
design
for
choice,
that
but
bread you took the other day.
uh,
Just
it works. It's cool. I guess if I had a chain link metal vest, I'd wear it too.
Doesn't mean that you get to eat for free.
I don't know what's in the center of his
too,
chest. So I don't want to look at that. Some crazy emblem or something, or maybe it just makes it so it doesn't fall off.
Do you think I like living like
I
this?
don't know. Crazy belts and zippers and sashes. I wonder if that shadow was always that pixelated. So you think for this one scene where they're really using the shadow, they could have used a high quality shadow. Ooh, got blinded by the sun. Airships. Man, airships are so cool. I want to be
One of these
Skyfire
days,
too.
I'll fly an airship of my own.
No.
I'll be a sky pirate. Free to go where I will.
Skyfires are cool. Balthier, case in point. Good story.
Well, be careful.
No, I'll leave that for later.
You'll never fly anything if you're riding in a dungeon.
Now, why Penelo has angel wings and a miniskirt leotard, I don't know. I have to say that her character design is kind of the
Miguel had
weakest.
some errands
I do like her
to be
boots.
doing. He wanted
And
you to
pigtails
drop by
kinda
his
work.
place.
Bangs.
It might
so much.
be a good
She
idea
had
to lend a
Feather in her
hand.
hair too? It's crazy that they had little feathers into her hair. How does this game manage to spare freaking polygons for feathers? I don't know, so much going on the screen. No wonder it's running so slow. Okay. Oh, and I love the map system of this game. I need some more adjectives other than love, but it just is so functional. I don't know why every game doesn't use it. Oops, I'm getting a phone call. Now I have to pause for a second. So yes, the map system in this game is an absolute lifesaver. I love the objectives is right there on the map and going where you need to go and being able to check it all the time. The only thing I kind of wish, maybe they do have this in this game. I can't remember quite exactly, but a map completion kind of system where if you've explored an area, you get items for fully exploring it. I always like things that encourage exploration. I need to make sure I go the right way. Yep. Okay. So I think for the most part, I'm just going to be breezing through the story. But I'll give you an example of once again the fact that come on, back here. Translation. So all the dialogue and stuff is done. It's not just fully playable, it's fully translated. I know there's a few kinks that he might be trying to work out, and there's a few glitches, and I'm not even using the most up-to-date version, but for the most part, it's really doing the trick. I wonder if Rabanastre is my favorite city in this game. And that's another thing, you can have favorite cities, because they're so well... Wow, there's that whiny texture glitch I was talking about.
Canal said you needed
Another great character design. Oh man, this is getting really slowed down.
I need some packages supposed to be arriving by courier.
I have to say, I was going to talk about species in games, or races. So, I mean, I feel like the fact that Final Fantasy has like all these different offshoots, and like there's the main universe. I don't even know, but there's kind of right now they've kind of at least got narrowed down. There's kind of the main universe where there's just Moogles and Chocobos, and then there's the online universe where they have. Well, I haven't played Final Fantasy XI much in the upcoming 14, though I did hear that apparently Akihiko Yoshida is part of the character design for that game, so that makes me a little bit more interested in the upcoming Final Fantasy 14. But for the most part, I think it's becoming a bit much. But I mean, they have so many different offshoots of the series and different directions that I mean, it works. And I appreciate in this game. I'm not a big fan of Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced series, A1, A2. So, and I feel like it really convolutes the job system and just makes it, well, it doesn't make it overly complex, but it just adds a complexity that takes away from the depth, I guess. So, I don't appreciate it there. I really miss the job wheel and 3 points of Final Fantasy Tactics in those games, but enjoyed this game, and it's interesting to have different races. I feel like the theme of races in this game was kind of underplayed. I mean, it feels like there's absolutely no discrimination in this game, which I mean, I guess it's kind of been an overused theme in Japanese RPGs and just storytelling in general is like, you know, kind of a standard hardship. But I feel like a lot could have been done within this game. I feel there might be a few scenes where it's done. Oh, I need to check my map because I wasn't paying attention and forgot where I'm going. Okay, I know. Straight shot. And once again, I have the L1 fast forward on so that getting around the city is much faster. And you have to note that this is running at like not even 30 frames per second. So if we were running at full speed, he'd be going even faster. So if you're like, oh, that's not that fast forward, not quite true. It goes much, much faster. I believe we're going to here. Let's see if we can get through this cutscene before we need to wrap up this video. By the way, bars, pubs, while I'm not such a fan in real life, I freaking love them in video games. I think pub in Final Fantasy Tactics is one of my favorite places to go. And these, I mean, it's just, I mean, okay, if real life pubs actually look like this place, I might go to them. Because this place is just so cool looking, and I love that, you know, you get your missions in the pubs, and there's a lot of people to meet there. I'm not even sure if Ken even ever shows up again at the beginning of this game.
Look, Vaughn, look!
Oh.
This is it!
And this introduces one of my favorite aspects of this game.
Courier didn't get here on time.
What do they call in this game?
Creatures spotted in the Aster sand. What is that thing?
What a interesting choice for character design. Tomato with fangs and a stuffed body. Awesome.
Miguel sent you too, did he?
I don't know if this guy ever really shows up again
Man these days that Miguel, if I dare
Dexter
say so
failed.
myself. I don't envy him the work, though.
You guys tell me if these cutscenes are getting way too slow for you guys, because if it's too much, Maybe I just like to start skipping them because
throwing a banquet to
I
welcome
feel like I've kind of
Imperial
showed off the
Sam.
subtitles and voice acting.
Welcoming
Something I wonder about, and I don't know is if it's
whatever.
the emulation or what, but I wonder if the lip syncing and subtitles are off, and whether or not that's changed from the Japanese to the English version, and if those updates haven't been implemented in the patch. Because sometimes, I mean, especially the subtitles seem really off to when they're talking sometimes. And
stopping our couriers.
And I mean, the lip syncing is fine. I mean, I'm not sure they really fixed that in the original anyways, but we'll have to see.
Thought I'd put up a bill.
So, unfortunately, this cutscene's running a little slow, so I'm going to pause it here, and we'll start up the next part after this.